Hello, my dears, how are you? Hope you are good today. Remember that you are smart students. So, today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 4, our community. Our community. Our community. In this chapter, we will study the meaning of community, the jobs in our community, and the places, new places in our community. And know more about the appropriate behavior inside our classroom and inside our schools. First, enjoy watching this video to know more about our chapter.
Misaki presents My Community. This is my community. There are a lot of people who live and work here. And this is where I live, with my mom and dad and little sister, Sophia. My grandparents live on the bottom floor. That means that we get to spend a lot of time together. And down the street is where I go to school. It's the same school where my dad teaches. In the summer, I spend a lot of time at my uncle's pet shop. He lets me feed the fish and help with other things around the shop. This is Mrs. Lacroix. She owns the used bookstore where my mom and I have gone every Sunday since before I could even walk. People where I live enjoy reading so much that every block or so you can find one of these little libraries. They look like big birdhouses, only they're filled with books that anyone can borrow. You don't even need a library card. This is the park my friends and I play in. There's this one place in the park where people play chess. You don't even have to know the person you're playing against. I've made a lot of new friends here. We have a community tradition that every year on the 4th of July, everyone meets in the park and we have a parade through the neighborhood. One thing's pretty clear when you look around my community. We all look pretty different from one another. I think it's great that people from all over the world decided to come here and call this place home. I guess that's why you can hear so many different languages on the street. And when many of these people came, they brought some of their culture with them, like their food, their language, and their music. All of that makes this a great place to live. In the summer, a few of the main streets are only open to bikes. That means we get to ride our bikes in the middle of the road. It's like one big neighborhood party.
So, what is the meaning of community? What is the meaning of community? Think. Community is a group of people. So, community is a group of people. These people living together, place, working together, and playing together. So, community is group of people living together, working together, playing together. Now, what are the communities or groups you belong to as a student? What are the communities or groups you belong to? Think. First community I belong to my family. My family. In my family we live together. In my family we live together. Second community, my school. My school. In my school we work together to learn. We work together to learn. My neighborhood. It's where we live, work, and play. Okay, my family, my school, my people in community have rights. People in community have rights. Have a right. What is the meaning of have rights? I have right. You have rights. A right is something something I deserve. If a right is something I deserve. I have right to eat. I have right to learn. I have right to drink water. I have right to learn. Let's know more about my rights. Every person in my community have rights. Me also have rights. Our rights. Our rights. Do you think? First, food. It's my right to eat food. It's my right to eat food. So first rights, I I have right to eat food. Second, I have right to drink water, to get clean water. I have right to get clean water. Third, clothing. Clothing. Fourth, I have right to have shelter. I have right to have shelter. What is the meaning of shelter? Shelter means house. So I have right to have house. Fifth, I have the right to be safe, to live in safety community. So fifth, be safe. Sixth, I have right to learn. I have the right of learning. I have right to learn. Seventh, I have right to share ideas. Share ideas. Okay, let's we revise what we have learned. We have learned about our rights. Okay, we said that my rights are first, food, second, water, third, shelter, fourth, clothing, fifth, to be safe, sixth, to learn, and seven, last one, share ideas. Okay, thank you.